Welcome to the COTRI Weekly Editorial of January 26, 2021. Islands prepare for the next wave. So I will talk about the webinar on Chinese post-pandemic visitors to island destinations. Wednesday next week, on the 3rd of February, Island Innovation, in partnership with COTRI, is offering a webinar providing in 90 minutes a comprehensive overview of methods to start a sustainable engagement with Chinese post-pandemic visitors to island destinations. At first sight, Greenland and Fiji, or Jeju and Zanzibar, do not have much in common. However, in spite of differences in size, location, climate, or number of inhabitants, they share a number of common traits. For most islands, inbound tourism is a major source of income. For some island states, like for instance the Maldives, there are in fact very few alternatives to welcoming visitors from afar for their national economy, with domestic tourism not an alternative for lack of especially affluent local citizens. Islands also share limited carrying capacities, fragile ecosystems, and a lack of large enterprises with strong investment power. They're always reachable only by boat or, more importantly, for major source markets, by aircraft. Management positions in tourism and hospitality enterprises are more often than not filled with foreign experts, as many smaller islands lack universities or other higher education institutions to train the youngsters for a career that goes beyond working as waitress or guard. Only public jobs in tourism marketing organizations or tourism ministries are more likely to be filled with locals. Chinese travelers have developed in the past decade an appetite for island tourism, with Jeju, Bali, Guam, Phuket, or the Maldives as famous destinations for honeymoon or family trips. The more adventurous and more affluent used to venture further away to Jamaica or Fiji before the virus struck last year. Island destinations had mixed experiences in the past with the Chinese market, often getting too much of a good thing in the form of plane loads of island hopping package group members crashing into an infrastructure built mostly for individual visitors staying for longer periods of time. To restart Chinese outbound tourism after the finally foreseeable end of the pandemic in a more sustainable way than before, we need a new approach. In the webinar on the 3rd of February, I myself will have the honor to give a keynote presentation, followed by a panel with 3 experts who will discuss the methods for attracting and satisfy other sections of the Chinese source market than the package tour mass market we discussed before. Hans Lagerwey, the CEO of Albatross Travel, will talk about special trips for Chinese travelers to Greenland, Iceland, and Svalbard. Anita Chan, the CEO of Compass Edge, based in Hong Kong, will enlighten the participants on the best ways of digitalization. And Richard Adam, the CEO of Trend Transfer and one of the senior experts of Advantage Tourism, will present this program, Advantage Tourism, which was especially made for the sustainable recovery and resilience of Chinese outbound tourism for destinations who cannot and will not concentrate on just the numbers of Chinese arrivals. Participants will have the opportunity to ask questions to the panelists, to James Elsmore, the Marketing Director of Island Innovation, and to myself. Many tips and insights in this webinar will not only be interesting for island destinations, but also for everybody else who's interested in the Chinese outbound market during the new decade. Registration is possible on islandinnovation.co/China's-tourism/. For those who cannot watch live during the webinar, which starts at 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time and lasts for 90 minutes until 4:30 Greenwich Mean Time, which means starting at 10 o'clock in the morning in Jamaica, but 11 o'clock in the evening in Bali. The webinar will also be available as a recording for download. As always wishes from me and the entire COTRI Weekly team. By the way, in the COTRI YouTube channel where you find this video, you can also find the January 2021 edition of the CTT Alumni Network Update, which looks back to the development of China's outbound tourism in 2020 and the likely post-virus way forward. Thank you very much. Hello, and thanks for watching the monthly update on China's outbound tourism, brought to you by COTRI China Outbound Tourism Research Institute. My name is Professor Dr. Wolfgang Georg Arndt, and I will share with you insights and latest developments as a part of the CTT China Tourism Training every month. Click below to subscribe and click on the bell for automatic reminders of new available content.